Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon.
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. All right. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to everybody that supports. Shout out to everybody that's waiting on that Game Kings documentary. We are we're like 90% done. Like we're right there. Like we're getting it. We're getting it. It's almost there, man. Lucario came through and we've been working nonstop on that shit. And I apologize. I missed yesterday. I didn't do a video yesterday, man. So but understand that it's because we was working on the documentary so crazy. You feel me? So yeah, man. So today, and you know what? Shout out to everybody that supports. Shout out to everybody that messes with us. Everybody on the Patreon, everybody on the Bad Boy membership. Um, if you're not on the Bad Boy membership, I just want to tell you now, we got some things coming up. You're gonna want to be on the Bad Boy membership. Look, that's the warning right there. I don't have nothing else to say, right? So anyway, Bad Boy membership. Everybody that's on the Patreon, everybody that's on the Bad Boy show. Last Bad Boy show was crazy. We went really in on the game and on the current events. It was dope. Yeah, man. So we just really appreciate you guys. Anybody that supports, anybody that's about it, anybody that fuck with us, anybody that donates to the live stream, call into the live streams. We fuck with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate y'all. You guys keep the game. No, you guys keep the show going so we can keep the game flowing. Why? Because there's another young man hitting puberty that needs to hear this shit. So, what I want to talk about today is the fact that everything is sex. Everything is sex, guys. See, you guys, well, not necessarily you guys, but a lot of guys out there, you want sex from these women, right? But what you don't understand is that everything, as far as interacting with females, is sex. Everything is a push and pull. Everything is you uh, injecting your masculine into the situation, and her receiving your masculine, and her having to adapt. You understand? Just like when the erect penis, it goes inside the vagina, and the walls of the vagina have to adapt. You understand what I'm saying? When you're sitting there talking to a girl, right? And you tell her your name, and then you ask her a question or something like that. She has to adapt to your approach. And then when she bends to your question, she answers your question, then you take the information from that question, and then you say something else. Like I told you guys earlier about embellishment, right? You take what she gives you and you embellish it, and then you inject even more of your masculinity, more of your personality, more of your manhood into the conversation. And then she has to react once again. And then you take information from that reaction, and then you embellish even more. You give her more compliments, and you say more witty things, and you're funny, and you're charming, and you understand? And then you put her in a position where she cannot help but be attracted to you. You understand? This is why. Look at my video on embellishment, man. Go to the Bad Boy membership and look up the videos look up the programs about talking with women and dealing with women and female interaction. Like, it's very serious. Everything is sex. The act of sex begins before you stick your dick in. You understand what I'm saying? It's a push and pull. It's a give and take. It's an in and out. You understand what I'm saying? It's it is a balance of your assertion and her adaptation, right? Your erect identity infiltrating her space and her adapting to that, right? Because they need structure. Women are like women are like a piece of clay. You understand? Their emotions change with the wind. They're a clay. Clay can be shaped. It can be molded. It takes a strong hands to get in there and start to mold and pinch and prod and turn and tighten and, you understand, manipulate, right? But see, the thing is, we're not trying to manipulate anyone who doesn't want to be manipulated. You get what I'm saying? That's what we mean when we say submission. When a woman submits, is that she's willing to be manipulated by you. Why? Because she follows your leadership. She follows your personality. She follows whatever you say that you're about. She has an understanding of what that is, and she's willing to submit to it. That's what submission is about, and that's what the whole interaction is about. You understand? It's a level of sex that has nothing to do with being in a bedroom. You understand? It's a push and pull. It's a give and take. This is why you have to be so keen. You have to be so serious about who you are, serious about your identity. You understand? Because what happens is when you're nervous, when you don't know what to say, those are the signs of a flaccid penis. You understand? You can't be erect when you're unsure. You see what I'm saying? You can't initiate the symbolic sexual action of conversation during the interaction unless you know what you're about. You understand? A lot of guys, they're worried about what to say next, and they don't know, and they feel a certain way, and those are the things that make women unresponsive to you. Those are the things that make women not want to fuck with your game, because you don't know what's coming next. You're unsure. You're unsure about what to say. You're unsure about who you are. You're unsure about what you want to talk about. You get what I'm saying? You can't be unsure. You have to be sure. You have to be erect. You have to be strong. You have to be assertive. You understand? So this is what it's about, man. This is really what it's about. Everything as far as interacting with a female is sex. Interacting with females is sex. Trust me. You understand? It sounds like a cliche. It sounds like a metaphor, but it's real shit. It's a push and pull, right? You your erectness invades her space, and then the walls of her psyche bend bend to your erectness. But what happens to a soft penis? A soft penis don't get the fuck. Only an erect penis gets the fuck. So think about that. When we sitting here telling you about confidence, and we're telling you about knowing who you are, we're telling you about identity, we're telling you about manhood, and we're telling you about being strong in your identity and knowing who you are and your purpose and all of those things. You think we're fucking joking? You think it's a game? This is what's necessary for you to engage a female. This is what's necessary for you to engage a female in social interaction so you can get the sex started from the beginning. You understand? A woman decides early on whether she's gonna fuck you or not, but you have to begin fucking her immediately from the start. From the time that you introduce yourself, you have to begin fucking her on a psychological level. You feel what I'm saying? I'm out here sweating like shit, man. It's fucking hot out here. But anyway, I just wanted to remind you guys that, man, like, the whole thing is sex. The whole thing is sex. The whole thing is a push and pull, a give and take. But a soft penis can't fuck. You understand? Only an erect penis can fuck. And your erection comes from your identity. It comes from being sure of yourself. Comes from being connected to your power, connected to your identity, connected to who you are as a man. That's where the erectness comes from. And that's when you can begin having sex symbolically with the female as soon as you introduce yourself, as soon as you say your name. You understand what I'm saying? So again, shout out to everybody for supporting. Shout out to Lucario. We about that Game Kings documentary. Yo, man, we're like 90, 95% done. You feel me? It's coming. It's coming. So y'all stay tuned for that. And it's your boy Miles Cunningham. The truth is inside you. Peace.